Good evening, I'm Andy Choi in for Eric Franke. First tonight at 10, it is a verdict a year in the making as the first of two defendants is convicted of murdering a Madison teenager. The night team's David Douglas was in court today as the verdict was read. David.
This is a tough one, Andy. Prosecutors alleged on a hot night last summer on the city's west side, a heated argument ended in gunshots, with 16-year-old taking the life of a 17-year-old. Today, a jury agreed.
We, the jury, find the defendant DeAndre J. Bernard guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
After a week of testimony, it only took a few seconds for DeAndre Bernard's life to come crashing down, wringing his hands across his face over a life sentence as his family erupted with emotion.
That's not right. 16 years, 17 years old, and you're talking about life?
Defense attorneys spent days trying to prove co-defendant Kendrick Briggs was actually the one who pulled the trigger, killing 17-year-old Karami Collins in retaliation for a fight.
We feel very disappointed. We thought that we laid out a case that showed a whole bunch of reasonable doubt, and we're just very disappointed.
And they know he didn't do it. You're going off a bunch of he say, she say. Come on now, that's garbage.
And while Bernard's family's world was ripped apart today, Collins' family and friends have spent the past year in pain.
This should tell a lot of the young folks now, you know, that's watching this trial and seeing what's happened, that there's other ways to do things. You know, just don't throw your life away for nothing.
From their loss comes sympathy for two lives ended too soon.
I have kids of my own, so, you know, I feel bad for any mom that loses a child, whether it's to violence or whether the child committed violence to somebody else.
Bernard faces a life sentence. He will have the possibility of parole. When he will be eligible to receive it will be decided in 60 days.
And David, the co-defendant Briggs, who you mentioned in the story, where are his charges? Is he still facing charges?
Well, he actually faces the exact same charge, actually, first-degree intentional homicide. He is scheduled to be arraigned on that charge later this month.
All right, a tough situation for all families. David Douglas reporting. David, thank you very much.